Hello and welcome back. Here's something you may not know. You might be addicted to self-improvement and it's exhausting you. If you've ever felt like you're not allowed to just be until you've fixed everything about yourself, your boundaries, your confidence, your productivity, your morning routine, then keep watching because we need to talk about something a little uncomfortable. You're not broken, but you've been conditioned to believe that you are. Today, we're going to talk about the hidden cost of constantly working on yourself. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time that you felt like you were enough? Exactly as you are, right now. Not enough once I master emotional regulation. Not enough after I finish the self-improvement course. Just enough. For many people, that question can, create immediate discomfort because we've been conditioned to believe that self-acceptance means giving up. That if we stop pushing, striving, and fixing ourselves, somehow we'll just all fall apart. So we collect tools, we read the books, we journal, meditate, set boundaries, and practice gratitude. Now, don't get me wrong. These things are powerful and they have their place. But here's what I see happening. You're using self-improvement as a way to escape yourself. Think about it for a moment. Every time you feel uncomfortable, anxious, angry, disappointed, bored, what do? You reach for the next strategy, the next framework, the next way to optimize the feeling away. You see, you're trying to fix your way out of being human. And that, my friend, is exhausting because you're treating yourself like a problem to be solved instead of a person to be understood. Let me tell you what this really looks like. You set a goal. Maybe it's about stopping people-pleasing, habits, or improving your mindset through transformation. You work hard, you make progress, and then, right when things start working, you find the next thing that needs fixing. Okay, I've worked on my boundaries. Now I need to work on my confidence. Right. I've worked on my confidence. I have to work on my productivity. Great. I've worked on my productivity. Now I need to work on my emotional regulation. It never ends. Because the real issue isn't that you need more tools. The real issue is that you don't believe that you are allowed to exist without constantly improving. Somewhere along the way, you internalize the message that your worth is conditional, that love, belonging, and peace are things you earn through self-optimization. And here's the really hard truth. No amount of personal growth will ever make you feel worthy. If you're doing it from a place of self-rejection, that's just the way it is. So, what can you do instead? Well, this is where it gets interesting, because I'm not saying stop growing or abandon your goals. Personal growth burnout doesn't mean that you have to give up on change. No. It means you learn the difference between growth that comes from self-rejection and growth that comes from self-acceptance. Here's how you can know the difference. Self-rejection sounds like, I need to fix this about myself so I can finally be okay. Once I master this, then I'll be enough. I can't rest until I'm better. Self-acceptance sounds like this. I'm learning this because I'm curious, not because I'm broken. I'm enough and I'm growing. I can rest. while I evolve. Do you see the difference? One is driven by fear and shame, and the other is driven by curiosity and compassion. So, before you work on yourself again, ask yourself this question. Am I doing this because I believe I'm not enough, or because I genuinely believe that I'm called to grow? You see, that question, it changes everything. Here's what I want you to try. Step 1. For the next 7 days, don't start anything new. No new courses, no new habits, no new self-improvement strategies. Step 2. Instead, practice this. Every time you feel the urge to fix something about yourself, pause. Get curious and ask, what am I actually feeling right now? What am I trying to avoid? Step 3. You don't have to do anything. Just notice it and be aware of it. This is emotional regulation, not as a tool to optimize your feelings away, but as a practice of actually being with yourself. Because here's what I've learned. The most powerful thing you can do isn't to force yourself to be different, to be a different person. It's to stop abandoning the version of yourself that's here right now. Growth is beautiful, but it's only sustainable when it comes from a foundation of acceptance. You don't need to be fixed. You need to be seen by yourself first. Now, if this message resonated with you, I have a free resource for you. It's called the 5-Minute Emotional Reset Guide. It's a practical tool for finding calm without adding any other thing to your self-improvement to-do list. The link is in the description below. Thanks for watching, and remember, you're not a project, you're a person. And as always, your growth is my success. See you in the next video.